Hi there. I am not an influencer. I've never been a content creator prior to this project, but I feel very strongly that this is something that needs to be out there for you, any audience that might happen to find this helpful or useful. So, today is June 4th, 2025. This is the pilot episode of a show I was going to call Good Grief, but there's about 1 million different shows and podcasts and other things called Good Grief, so it's not going to be called that. I will be reading from this book, Healing After Loss, Daily Meditations for Working Through Grief, by Martha Whitmore Hickman. At some point, there may be a link for you to be able to support Martha with the purchase of this book. I'm going to read the daily meditation for the day that this is up on the World Wide Webs, and then giving my commentary. So let's just jump in and I'll give you my commentary once I've read. June 4th. Truly, it is allowed to weep. By weeping, we disperse our wrath, and tears go through the heart, even like a stream. Ovid. We know this by our experience. We speak of having a good cry. Or someone says, I felt better once I could cry. Usually we do feel better, though if we have succumbed to tears in a public place, we may feel a little abashed. Why? I have never seen anyone turn away in impatience or disgust from someone who was crying genuine tears. If I had, I would more readily think of the observer as disturbed than the one who wept. To release the pressure of grief, including, as Ovid describes, the wrath of grief, feels almost like a phenomenon of physics, a matter of releasing internal pressure. It has also been suggested that tears are good chemistry. They wash undesirable elements out of our system. There are people who, because of illness or emotional constraint, are not able to cry. How sad that is. So let the tears flow. If your eyes get red and your cheeks get puffy, who cares? Your face will soon return to normal, and you'll feel a whole lot better in the meantime. I am grateful for the gift of being able to cry. I am an actor who has great ease with crying. If my character is meant to evoke tears in someone else, that might be a little bit more difficult for me. It's very easy for me to personally cry. And my whole reason for this particular show is I recently lost my cat, Smokey. He was a good boy. He was a feral that I rescued from a well-meaning neighbor who rescued him and his sister and their other litter mates when they were born under my apartment 17 and a half years ago. Almost 18 years ago. They were born in the crawl space under my apartment, and my well-meaning neighbor heard their cries and crawled under there and rescued them all. But he accidentally took them away from their feral mother, who was probably out hunting so that she could feed herself, so that she could feed her babies, and accidentally malnourished most of the litter. So the two survivors that I rescued from him were Coco and Smokey. Coco passed 3.5 years ago at Thanksgiving. Smokey passed Saturday a week ago. They both crossed the Rainbow Bridge after suffering a very short time with advanced kidney issues. And it was hard to lose Coco because she was my baby. She was my lap cat. And I loved her dearly. But somehow her loss was made easier by Smokey's survival. So we had Smokey for 3.5 more years. And he filled the void, becoming my lap cat, racing me to bed and letting us know when his food bowl or his water bowl was insufficient. He did a little shoulder shimmy that I was never witness to, but my husband adored. A little just sit there staring at him and shimmy the shoulders. And it's been a little over a week for me, and I'm grieving. So I wanted to just talk about my grief and let you, whoever my audience happens to become, get a chance to relate to my grief, feedback with me via commentary for future episodes about your grief. And the reason I even feel qualified to host this, whatever this is because I've lost quite a few people and animals in my personal life. And this book has helped me a lot because it is daily meditations. And you don't have to necessarily read it in calendar order. But I look to have 365 episodes. And I'm going to upload these weekly. So you can expect these on, what day of the week is it? Wednesday? You can expect these on Wednesdays. I appreciate your watching, your viewership. If you have anything to contribute to the story, I'd love to hear from you and shape upcoming episodes in that way. If you'd like to be a guest and you're able to somehow get to my space, I'm currently based in Burbank, California. I don't know if we can do this remotely. I don't know if Zoom will really work for us, but we can give that a shot if you'd like to be a guest and talk about your grief. But I'm going to put this up on YouTube, so there's going to be a like button and a subscribe button and hopefully commentary. And you can share this with whoever is in your life that you feel a need or know of a need that they need this kind of content. So this is probably going to be the longest episode because I don't know what I'm doing. But there you go. My name is ML, by the way, and I'm here, and I'm hopefully going to help you heal after loss while I heal after my own loss. Thanks for being here.